listening to AMB Radio, and you're speaking to Eva Monster from EST. Today we have Gavin and Gavin from Maximum Carnage. They are based in Pretoria in South Africa, and we're going to ask them a few questions about their band. Okay, how long have you guys been together?
2009.
You and the bassist.
Yeah, so it's been a long journey.
Well, that's always a long journey for new bands, and,
Yeah.
and even for old bands. I mean, you look at your famous bands already, they've had so many ex-members before, so
Exactly. Yeah.
living and learning, that's what it's about. Okay, where have you guys toured?
No, we've been lucky to tour quite often. Just
Much
the
as
country.
well.
We've done a few
Swedish
national
tour
tours.
earlier. Swedish band, Godmother.
Oh, I heard about them, yeah.
And we
Yeah.
actually
We stopped here in Bloemfontein as well. Tour. It was sick.
It was an incredible show.
Where else have we been?
Unexpected. And then we've been to Botswana once and Mozambique. And then we
We'd like
one
to try
day
to go to the Cape at least once, twice a year if we can.
That's cool, that's
no
cool.
overseas stuff here.
Yeah, not
Okay, if you could tour anywhere, where would you go? Where would the
Yes.
first stop be?
For me, it would be the Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Why Asia?
The
That's
metal scene
interesting.
is insane. You guys love it.
I can imagine.
And also,
yeah.
like, if you think about traveling costs for the rand. It's
What's
a lot.
actually
True, hey, true. And especially that if you like blow them away.
Yeah, no, and
that's
there's
a
a lot.
bonus.
There's a lot of fans out there, metal fans, and we got a bit of interest from that side. Pretty much cost-wise and realistically speaking, that would probably be the first choice to go to. We would love to go to Europe. That's probably the main goal.
Awesome.
But-
Cool, and who was your inspiration to start the band? Or who is still your inspirations?
Just bands, actually,
Other
death
bands,
metal bands.
yeah. Like, shit, it's hard to name them.
It's
man.
way
There's so
it's
many.
impossible to name.
But like, there's a lot of local dudes who are killing ass and shit, and like, I would say, Jungle Rot is a heavy influence to this band. Certain, just the way they grew.
Awesome. You guys seem pretty chilled out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess I can ask, what is your goal that you guys have for the band for the upcoming year?
Upcoming year, I think it's just to play better quality shows. I think that is
More
the
people.
main goal. Yeah, we'll just choose our shows right, I guess.
Yeah.
Just make them count.
Release more music.
Yeah,
more often.
that's
Awesome.
probably that's the main is release.
Okay, that was
A lot of
actually my
music.
next question, is when are you guys going to release something new?
We're probably going to
Soon.
release something in the next week or two.
Yeah. Next
Oh,
week.
awesome. You
few
must definitely
singles,
send me
No,
the
we will,
links.
yeah,
Okay,
Sure.
awesome.
And then, that's with the album, which we'll release over probably a period of 3 or 4 months. And then
Cool. And where do you guys see yourselves in the next 5 years?
in Europe, if possible, like just
hopefully.
to actually compete and also be at the same level, I think is a goal.
Yeah. But you know
And
that
that's a
the European
5-year
bands are quite competitive.
No, of course, and we really want to get to that level too. We work hard as a band, so I don't think it can't happen. 5 years is a long way from now, but
Faith, trust, and pixie dust.
yeah, and a lot of hard work.
There we go.
Jeez.
Do any of you guys have any side projects? Any, like acoustic or rock or?
Yeah, I jam in a blues band.
Oh, that's
Also
interesting.
drums. It's actually my girlfriend's band.
What we do for love, hey?
Yeah, but it's fun. It's awesome to get to play to another group of people. I guess is sometimes not like needed
Well,
or
it's
fresh, but
good
just
marketing
fun,
for
yeah.
you as a musician.
Yeah, it is, of course. Yeah.
I mean, you're basically putting yourself a little bit more out there.
Yeah, and the scene is small. Like probably most metal fans would probably be listening to blues too. So
Yeah.
especially on our side. So it
You
doesn't
see
feel
the same
different.
kind of people.
Yeah,
at the
doesn't
blue
feel too
shows as the
different,
metal
yeah.
shows.
When are you
like-
guys gonna put your next music video up?
Yes, we haven't planned that. Soon.
Yeah, that's.
It's money.
We got cool ideas, things that we want to do. We might, instead of doing a music video now, we're looking at doing a few live videos.
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
shots.
If you are gonna do a music video, can you give me any spoiler alerts?
Yes.
No ideas. You don't want anyone to steal them.
No. It'll be
Yeah.
just straightforward performance jam. And
Yeah,
just
it's performance based.
pretty keep it live. Also, we want to showcase our ability to.
We like live videos,
Yeah.
like us playing, and then
Yeah, yeah.
recordings that are sounding good, and proper form.
Yeah, that always counts. That always counts.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, who writes your music?
Well, we all do, pretty much. Like, it depends. Whoever gets inspired, we usually sit 2 of us at a time, and we just go through ideas, and
So it's not out of anger. It's not out of like,
no.
just sort of like let's just go do something and.
Yeah, there's all passion is involved in first. That's why we're lucky to, when we write songs, we sit and jam it, and that's how we come up with songs. I don't think we're not a band that sits at home on the laptop kind of designs a certain track. I don't enjoy doing that, so we sit in the jam room for.
Not that there's anything wrong with
No,
it.
of course not.
Well,
we
each,
just
each
enjoy.
artist to their own,
Yeah,
you know.
of course,
Yeah, yeah.
we have done that too,
Yeah.
obviously. But we of late enjoy just sitting in the room and jamming, whatever inspires us.
Set
at the
up a
moment.
room mic and then hear again later after a few hours what you did, and then
That really
that helps.
it keeps it. I don't know. It feels like the songs have more passion.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
forcing anything,
It's more like individual. It's something that's coming from your heart.
Mm.
It's not just something that you're like, okay, I want to be in a metal band, so I'm gonna write everything myself and do
Mm.
everything myself.
That's it, yeah. And
Yeah.
For that reason, also, I think we enjoy our live shows a lot more because
Yeah.
it's literally what you sat and wrote, like
Yeah.
without the use of other tools.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Who's the local artist that you guys admire the most?
Local bands.
You choose a number one.
Well, Zombies ate
Yeah.
my girlfriend just for
Those
the
guys.
fact that they've
Oh,
achieved
I
a
actually
bit.
heard them last week. It
Yeah.
was like
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
It was
Maybe
really
They've
good.
achieved
A lot of the
stuff,
Cape bands.
Yeah, we enjoy the Cape band.
And the
Yeah.
guys from Pretoria and Joburg too, and Turban, man, everywhere.
You know, it's interesting. The last year, I've had a lot of the bands from Joburg and Pretoria coming here. This is Theatre Runs Red. Obviously, is coming tonight, and you guys know that they're open for Behemoth.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're coming from Durban, but we haven't actually had anyone from Cape Town, and I think that's something that like metal bands need to start organizing. You know,
Sure.
like don't just get them from one place. Let's just get them from all the places, do a whole massive tour, get it done.
That would be a dream, yeah. A showcase
Yeah.
tour of a couple
Because
of real
that's
good
the
bands,
only
yeah.
way that you can bring the fans in.
Yeah.
if you think
sure.
about
and,
it.
and it must be
Yeah.
like the bands that really fucking jam and pull people and just keep the scene alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, bands got to work to that also too.
Yeah.
Okay, where can people buy your music from?
Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Where else? There's Big Cartel, and you can buy CDs from Big Cartel, the hard copies. And
SoundCloud, there's
SoundCloud,
a lot
you
of
can
downloads. I
stream.
think we also got a lot of free downloads.
Yeah,
and
you
shit
can.
like that.
All our stuff's on YouTube as well. Like if you really want, you can download it for free.
But we'll,
Awesome.
I'm sure there'll be some links.
Well, send me some links. I'll put the links up.
Awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
Cool. What's the craziest thing that's happened on a show?
Maybe that Botswana, that Mozambican dude who dolphined into the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
That was pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know if it was the craziest, but that guy, I have to commend his brutality.
Yeah, he just took a stage dive straight into the stage.
Like the corner of the aluminium metal
split
corner.
his head open and
It
Yeah.
kind of
There's
sounds like
blood all over.
it kind of sounds like what happened with me a few years ago. I was actually so drunk. I was on a stage. I wasn't playing on a stage, but I was on a stage, and I thought the stage was like ending way over there. Next step I took, doof, on the ground. It was awesome. And the worst part is I couldn't get up.
Stage dive.
But
Yeah.
stage dive into a crowd of people and then into the stage is like,
Yeah, just straight from it.
that's a metal show, eh?
And then still he got
You know,
stitches.
that guy, he had to be dragged out of that show, like with his head gushing out of blood.
Oh my
Got
gosh.
stitches.
He went to the hospital, got stitches, and he came back to that show.
And you guys didn't like become famous overnight?
No.
Well,
That was
that
so
guy
bad.
did in his community, but I mean, like literally came back to watch Isle of Man. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yeah.
The brutal death metal band that was also, we went with them to Mozambique, and they were playing after us. This guy literally, he came back straight from the hospital and fucking headbanged out his stitches watching them.
That's what you call a metalhead.
Full on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how crazy. Well, I can think of the top of my head now.
Where did you guys get your name from?
You answered that.
Yeah. Well, the name just came. I didn't actually know what Maximum Carnage was, and then only afterwards I found out it's like this comic and game and shit.
Yeah, this
I really
fucking
didn't know. I just like didn't know that. And anyway, what we did, we got about 10 songs together, or 10 different names that we liked together, and we just did like this elimination thing,
Yeah.
choosing the names out the hat, and Maximum Carnage was last, and we were like, fuck, well,
That sounds cool.
whatever, we'll just stick with it. And it was, and if we went on Facebook at that time and MySpace and you search Maximum Carnage, there was literally no one. Like there was like a rapper or someone, but there was no one that said I had a band named Maximum Carnage. So we were like, oh well, we're
And the
gonna
name
keep it.
sounded brutal. It fits
Yeah.
with the music, like. You know,
And then it was like literally only a year later that I started seeing these Maximum Carnage things, and I was like, oh, fuck. I guess
Hey, well, it's
Spider-Man,
promo for you
Maximum
guys.
Carnage. Yeah, well, I hope we don't get sued or
There's
something.
no,
but
there's no.
we didn't do that on.
We got no
yeah.
association with Spider-Man, so it's
Not yet.
well,
Unless you get somebody to stage dive off in a Spider-Man suit. I mean,
Yeah, well,
think
fuck.
about that.
Well, as long as we don't get sued.
we don't have any money anyway, so.
Okay, if you guys want to get booked, how do people contact you?
Facebook is
Yeah, Facebook
easiest.
or email or.
Yeah, definitely Facebook.
All our info
That's
is
where
on there.
we
Awesome.
yeah, and that's probably much. We also find all the links to everything just by going to the page, I guess, Facebook page.
Cool beans.
But
Okay, I have one last question. What makes you unique as a band?
our music isn't that influenced by genre or by idea. If someone says we're a death metal band, I don't even think we're a death metal band. Or sometimes people say even thrash, and that's nowhere even near. So it's we literally just we don't have a fixed genre or maybe a sound that sounds similar to us in this country at least, I think. And then I think that we play tight, right?
Awesome.
That's hopefully we'll show that later tonight, even with the guitarist down. But
Yeah,
Well, unfortunately, I won't be able to watch the show tonight.
come on.
But I probably will hear about it from
Okay.
everyone.
no,
so.
I hope
Yeah.
everyone gets to
I
go.
also think like the thing that makes a band unique is like you know overcoming problems. If shit happens, like if someone's injured and can't make a show, you still do it. Like this band I know has played quite a few shows with members down, like not being able to make it,
And still pulling the show off.
and still doing it well. I mean, like today our lead
Resilient.
guitarist was admitted to hospital this morning. Like
I'm so sorry to hear
yeah,
that.
and I'm also very sorry about it, but like we're here, we're gonna fucking have a good time. We're gonna
Exactly.
still represent for us and
He'll
have
be
the
here in
show in
spirit.
his honor. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
what I like about this band is that
Awesome.
we don't find excuses to stop.
Well, I can say that out of many people that I have interviewed before, you guys are the most chilled out, honestly.
No, we are chill.
I think it's really nice. It's nice to actually have it, like so many different vibes because you know, you've got your other bands that it's so serious and whatnot, and you guys are just like, you know, whatever, you know, we're just gonna like chill and watch people stage dive and
Yeah.
get covered in blood.
As long as
I
there's
think
a good
that's
time,
awesome.
man.
Oh, it's crazy. Everyone's having a good time.
As long as you have a good time.
Cool guys.
that's what we're
Well,
looking forward to.
it was really awesome to interview you guys,
Thank you.
and I really hope you guys come around more often so we can
I
do
think we
some more
will.
interviews.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Bloemfontein's like the slow. I think we find with the show to us is important. We really want to make a mark, or you know, on with how we play tonight, and just
Awesome.
get fans to really love our shit.
Yeah, hopefully remember the name and the music.
Yeah.
Oh, I did actually forget one question. Would you guys be willing to come onto the chat site on the website
Yeah,
and come and
sure.
chat to the fans?
For sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is A�S�, A�S�O𤐐M�E𤐐 out, and enjoy your evening, guys.